What do you think of when you hear the words South Africa? Many Americans think of wild animals and safaris. Some of us may have heard of Nelson Mandela, apartheid, or Ladysmith Black Mambazo. The fact is that most of us don't know much about this country. It is far away and historically has had closer ties with Europe than with the United States. Hello and welcome to another Commercial Service Market Brief. Today we'll take you to South Africa to explore business opportunities there and to meet my colleagues who will help you find them. And they exist in almost every industry. And when a U.S.-South Africa Free Trade Agreement is approved by Congress, doing business there will be easier than ever. There are many things to discover about this country of 43 million people. One of them is its political and economic ties to the rest of the continent. In particular, South Africa is a springboard into the countries that comprise Southern Africa. So get ready to add to your vocabulary SACU, SADC, and AGOA. Here to explain is our Senior Commercial Officer in Johannesburg, Johnny Brown.
Let's take SACU first. I mentioned SACU, which is the Southern African Customs Union. There's 5 countries in that union: Namibia, Botswana, Lesotho, Swaziland, and South Africa. South Africa, of course, being the largest in that area. They are negotiating with us now on a bilateral basis to have a free trade agreement that will allow freer access to each other's market. Right now, under AGOA. AGOA is a legislation that's part of the Trade Act of 2000, which allowed South African companies to export unilaterally to the U.S. And have the benefits unilaterally coming into the U.S. The free trade agreement will allow a bilateral access to each other's market. Under AGOA, there's 6,400 products that a company can bring into the U.S. duty-free after you go through the appropriate licensing process. It is an opportunity for us to strengthen that part for those 5 countries that are part of SACU. But we're the giant of SADC, if you will. SADC being the Southern Africa Development Community. South Africa is what most of these countries hope to grow up to be. It's a strong economy, as I said earlier. It's sitting right in the heart of the SADC area. For instance, if you're going to travel to another part of SADC, you must come into South Africa first. And you can get to almost every place, not just in the region, but worldwide from South Africa. So the infrastructure is there. The place is, the stage is set for increased trade and opportunities through SADC, through SACU, and through the AGOA program.
Chances are that the Ford driven in Mozambique was assembled in South Africa with parts made in Detroit. The automotive sector is just one of the major growth sectors in South Africa. But as Johnny Brown will tell us, there are many others.
Each year, we do a publication called Our Country Commercial Guide, in which we list the best prospects list. On that list for this year, we'll have industry sectors like safety and security. We'll have aerospace and defense. We'll have medical equipment. We have 5 of them listed as our best prospects this year. But they don't just stop at that particular point. There are growth sectors also that's not a part of our best prospects. Best prospects are limited to resources and how much we have to actually participate. Because for each one of the best prospects, we try and have a program set aside for that particular industry. Now, the growth sectors are things like the automotive sectors in this country. It is areas like plastic production. It is manufacturing sectors. Those are the growth areas. And what I would really, my Christmas wish I would like to have is enough people to explore all of the industry sectors that